I'm Robert Phil with the Orange County Register, and welcome to OCN2 for Wednesday, August 19th. Costa Mesa police say two boys, ages 11 and 8, apparently ran in front of a car while crossing a street on their way to a park and were hit, leaving one boy in critical condition and the other injured. The two boys were crossing at Wilson Street in Fordham just before 7 p.m. when they were hit by a blue Honda. The older boy was rushed to Mission Hospital in Mission Viejo, where he remains in critical condition. The other boy complained of pain but was not seriously injured. The accident is under investigation, but the driver of the Honda was not under the influence of drugs or alcohol. The body found stuffed in a suitcase in a trash bin in a Buena Park apartment complex has been identified as 28-year-old Jasmine Fiore, a swimsuit model from Los Angeles who was reported missing on Tuesday. Authorities are looking for Fiore's boyfriend, 32-year-old Ryan Jenkins, who was last seen with Fiore Friday night at a poker game. Investigators said they believe Jenkins, who is Canadian, may be headed back to his native Canada. Authorities said Jenkins went missing after he filed a missing persons report Saturday night in West Hollywood, and believe he may be driving Fiore's white Mercedes or a black BMW with Canadian license plates. If you have any information, please call the number on your screen. In Aliso Viejo, hostage negotiators persuaded a former Marine who had barricaded himself inside his apartment to come out without incident after an almost 5-hour-long standoff and have taken him to a hospital for evaluation. The standoff at the City Lights apartment complex began around 3:30 p.m. when the Sheriff's Department received a call from a Veterans Affairs suicide hotline requesting they check on one of their veterans. Authorities identified the barricaded man as 27-year-old Nathan Vasquez, an Iraq War veteran who suffered a traumatic brain injury from an IED blast and was honorably discharged in 2004, according to his girlfriend. In an email Vasquez sent to the Orange County Register about 5:30 p.m., he spoke of suffering from post-traumatic stress disorder and depression. Vasquez's girlfriend told authorities the ex-Marine was begging for help, wanting to see a psychologist every week instead of only once a month. During opening statements, prosecutors told a jury that 66-year-old Anita Judith Spriggs of Anaheim shot her longtime neighbor in the shoulder after he politely asked her to stop trimming ivy from his side of a shared fence, then returned to her house and tried to hide the gun inside a wall as a SWAT team surrounded her house. Deputy District Attorney Brock Zimmern argued that Spriggs may have a mental illness, but that does not excuse her conduct. Defense attorney Gary Paulson reserved his opening statement until later in the trial, but claims Spriggs is not guilty by reason of insanity, contending her mental disease prevented her from understanding the morality and legality of her acts. An Anaheim man pleaded guilty Tuesday to extortion for contacting a high school band instructor and demanding money and pornographic photos in exchange for keeping silent about allegations she was having sex with a minor. According to a statement released Tuesday from the district attorney's office, 23-year-old Miguel Lopez first contacted El Modena High band instructor Carly Rose Atterbury in the spring of 2008, using a fake name on a MySpace account, threatening to expose her sexual relationship with a male student if she did not confess on her own. Lopez was sentenced to 3 years probation pursuant to a plea negotiated with the Orange County District Attorney's Office. Atterbury, who is accused of engaging in various sex acts with a 15-year-old student while working at El Modena High, is scheduled to be arraigned in September and faces a maximum sentence of 9 years and 4 months in state prison. And you can read more about all of these stories and get your breaking news all day at ocregister.com.